We're dropping back and passing, dude. What's going on? Mustache looks awesome. Okay, the bubble gum, big bubble, pop it. So cool, so relaxed. Last week, you kind of sandbagged it. You said, there's no progressions. I'm kind of getting bummed out about the recovery, the rehab. Nothing really happening. And then the next time we see you, you're doing 3-step drops, walking very casually, and absolutely spinning it. Where are we right now, and how pumped were you to feel this type of motion this quickly after the Achilles surgery?
I mean, that felt great, honestly. I got my super dad shoes on. They're the rockers. You can tell they have basically a little, you know, half circle on the bottom. It allows me to get from my heel to my midfoot to my toe pretty easily. And last week was a tough week of rehab, but we kind of adjusted some things with the shoes and with my insoles. And later in the week, I really started to progress kind of back onto what I was doing a few days before that. And that was honestly the goal, was to just kind of keep on getting better, be able to do a little bit more. I've been doing more of my rehab and feeling like I can, kind of get into a little abbreviated left right drop, and I just felt normal just to be out there and mess around with Timmy a little bit and play catch and just feel like I was part of it. That's what it's all about. That's why I've been flying back here to see the guys and encourage them, be on the headset, and but yeah, for me, that's just fun to be able to feel like I'm just kind of a part of it, not too distant from the squad.
We talked to Thomas Morstead yesterday, who had a massive game, obviously, just absolutely.
MVP of the game, man. He was incredible.
Yeah, he's really good. Has been really good for a long time, too. And he told us that he grew the mustache, in honor of you. Because, he said a lot of guys signed on this team because Aaron Rodgers was going to be our quarterback, and we were excited for it. And then he said you can kind of already see how the movie is being written about this particular season, with how it was supposed to go, then the adversity that comes 4 plays into this, and then the recovery and how it could end with the Jets sticking around. Are you still dreaming big dreams? And whenever you talk to the guys, what are the conversations like? Because it feels like their admiration for you in that locker room is through the roof. I hope you feel that.
Well, we made some great connections over the 3 months, that I was there after the trade, and into the slight little break and back for training camp. Thomas is one of them. We had him, myself, and kind of the older guys, Greg Zerloin, Al Woods. We're all a part of a squadron, a team for the Navy SEALs. Came in and did some cool stuff and showed us how to clear rooms and team building stuff. And we're all part of Team Zulu. So we have this little celebration we do for each other. We make a Z with our hands. And there was a lot of that going on Sunday, because both those guys had incredible games and they've been so steady for us. But there's a real tight knit bond on the team, and especially with some of the older guys who've been around for a long time and been to other places, and just you feel how special the vibe is that we have and the connection with the guys. And I'm thankful for that. It's fun to be back. Just where I'm at in the locker room, I get to spend time with some of the older vets and the D linemen over in my corner. For whatever reason, it's like Q Jeff, Al Woods, John Franklin Myers, Dwayne Brown's over there. And so we're always having some fun conversations. I miss those times. There's nothing like it. You guys know, there's nothing like the locker room and cutting up and figuring out the problems of the world, in between meetings like we always do. But I'm thankful for Thomas. He's become a good friend. His wife doesn't really know my name. She called me the wrong name when she met me. She called me Andrew. So I'm not sure who she thought I was, but that's a little joke. That's a little joke between Thomas and I and Daphne. I don't even know. I think her name is Diane or Daphne or something, but it's probably neither of those. But no, I love Thomas, man. What a great guy. What a weirdo in the best way. You watch him after he punts it and he sprints down to the guys and then sprints off the field. And but him and Greg and Hennessy have been doing a great job. And our teams have been really good. Our special teams have been really, really good. We got a legit returner. And then, we've been covering kicks well. Obviously, our defense has been incredible. And offensively, we've gone through our struggles for sure. But they don't, like we say in golf, they don't drop pictures in the scorecard. They don't really drop pictures, in the standings either. A win is a win, and those ones seem to always count a little bit more late in the season. Being 4-3 now and coming away with a win in that ugly game is going to make things a little bit more interesting as we get into November and December.
Because you're 4-3, everybody's dreaming those big dreams still. Yeah? Do we feel, We're still motivated, inspired to do that?
For sure. I mean, the goal is to come back, and the goal is to be able to have that conversation. Again, there's still a lot that has to happen. You know, every week seems to be there's a progression. Sometimes when you're in it, it doesn't feel like anything's happening, and you're just stagnant to some sort of plateau. But then you look back and think, you know, I was walking on crutches, with about a month ago. Now I'm able to take some drop backs, put legitimate weight onto it, transfer my weight, get onto my front foot, do really high percentage body weight walking and calf raises, and we're just progressing. So it's really good. There's still a long way to go, and a lot of things have to happen. We obviously have to be, still alive, but God, I love the vibe on the team. I'm proud of our guys. I'm really proud of Zach there late in the game with 2 huge throws and a clock with a second left to get us into position. I'm proud of the fact that we lost our top 2 centers and Tippmann was out. And we're playing with a guy who just got promoted from the P squad at center, and Billy Turner, who's been a long time, mostly tackle in the league, playing right guard. So really proud of the guys up front, the way we battled. Again, wasn't a pretty game, but that shit doesn't matter, at the end of the season when you're vying for playoff spots. That one counts in the W column.
Yeah, and if you're still alive for a guy who's 39 who has an Achilles to come back and still be in it for, who cares how you win? Now, they will say no, the ref didn't touch that ball when it was spotted. But hey, who cares? Want your way, got to keep it moving.